With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. But no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Let's go now.
This is Eric Dickerson, four-time rushing champ. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
60 left, tracking 60. 18, Pioneer.
Here's Luck now on second down. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. This 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, here's Luck. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
19 Lion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
On 4th down, Luck. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. Inside give to Dickerson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. 70 Lion. 79 Bronco. 19 tight. 19 tight. Chap 60. Chap 60.
Now Luck. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Throwing his Luck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come 19. Come 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
From the red zone now, Luck. This is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Odell Beckham from 17 yards out. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Ready up.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point, ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Got you, boy.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First down. Here's Graham. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Ready, ready.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Graham to throw it. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
60 Eagle. 60 Bison.
6-0 our score after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Graham. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Big Lion. Let's go, baby. I got it on him. Ready.
There he goes left side. And touchdown. Arian Foster, 59 yards. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a first down throw, Luck. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Okay, ready?
Dickerson on the handoff. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Ready.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Love. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Love. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Andrew Luck taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders have retaken the lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the line.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Running on me.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Graham. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Now Graham. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
After the interception, it's Locke. He's going to take a shot right away from the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Calvin Johnson, 32 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I got you, boy.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Let's go
The
now.
offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Come on, set. 19 Lion.
Graham going to set up to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On the double.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
79 Broncos.
Again, it's Graham. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On first down, Luck. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Shut up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Street.
Now Luck. Setting up the screen to Dickerson.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mustang 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. With it is Jackson. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Downfield, and he's got Olave.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Go.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Graham. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 18. Pirates. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check over.
Graham here from the shotgun.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60.
The final shot before break. Graham. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Cowboy 80.
A first down carry for Foster. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. 19 Lions.
Graham will throw. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he works free. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco.
And they go play action now. Graham, they'll roll him out right. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he's brought down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Viking 18. Go.
1st and goal, Foster. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Arian Foster with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On first down, it's Locke. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Low, low.
Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And now they're in the hurry-up.
70 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready? Mustang 19.
To throw on second down is Locke. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. And now they'll shift things around.
Warriors 70.
They'll send Moss in motion right.
70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
You ain't going nowhere.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
18 Pioneer. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate. Hey, Smash. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 4th down, Locke. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Luck will try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back now at FedEx Field as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Graham. He lets it go deep for Olave. And this is caught inside the 5. And what a big-time play there. 62 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Graham to throw it. Flush to his right. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to run with Hall. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Graham to throw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Otto Graham. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
Coup for the extra point.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
You get that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
And by the way, that's with a 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Okay, ready?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
3rd and long. It's Locke. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer.
They snap it to Locke. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
This is 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Graham. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 21 yards away. And now they have taken a fourth-quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground, powering forward. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here's Locke.
Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hurt. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Locke. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Let's go.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
19 tight. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check smash.
Here we go on 4th. Locke. He's going to let it fly.
Incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Go.
They run up the middle with Foster. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Ready.
Jet sweep. Here's Olave.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Check go.
On 3rd down, Foster. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
As the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Koo knocks this one through the posts. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Hustle, hustle.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Lock. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Luck now to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition working the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now it's Lock. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was the big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
Back to throw. That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best. Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Set! Panther Street! Panther Street! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! 18 Pioneer!
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
19 Lion!
Throwing is locked. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
We ain't giving up nothing!
Oh, and that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Let's go
So
now!
they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
You ain't doing nothing!
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! 79 Bronco!
Now Luck. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
On 1st and 10, Luck. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
19 tight! Chap 60! Cup 19! Cup 19!
A shotgun snap for Luck. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Mustang 19!
They're going to go. It's Luck. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. And his guys will set up shop at mid. With Peyton.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Back-to-back good.